No, but
We are live.
We are live
We're
and
live.
let's have the light. And Lord Shardul, what an exhibition of batting, man. What an
29 of 11 balls.
11 balls.
Might give away at the same rate as give away runs at the same rate as his batting strike rate.
But guys, we have been talking about Anuj Rawat, Abhishek Saxena, all the other, Shubman Gill in particular.
Prithvi Shaw.
But Prithvi Shaw, 2 50s, 2 consecutive flying 50s.
Yeah, as I said, you remember we had this discussion on Prithvi Shaw.
Yes.
I said you have to wait.
Yeah.
I reminded you all that Prithvi Shaw is a very good batsman. It's just that, yeah, probably not of the same class as some of the best in the world.
Yes.
But in the IPL last season,
Yes.
he showed you what he can do with Shikhar Dhawan. And now you see, David Warner has come at the other end.
Yep.
And suddenly it has changed for him as well.
Ricky Patel, yes, you are now pipped in the first line by somebody else, Ricky. You're not numero uno anymore.
Nikhil is going to be here soon.
Yes.
Don't worry.
He will be
He must be
coming.
running down the stairs and
Yes.
coming.
Dramatic
Right.
bursting through the door. Fata, poster, Nikla, hero. But I'm looking forward to one particular contest today. And I think why KKR will have that edge in this chase. 216, remember, it's a very, very uphill chase.
Yeah, it is.
But it's a good wicket. But you know, I'm intrigued by this subplot.
Which is?
Shreyas Iyer versus his former team, Delhi Chargers.
Delhi
Chargers.
Capitals.
Delhi Capitals.
Delhi
Some
Chargers.
Chargers and Delhi Capitals.
Delhi Chargers.
I know, but two that if I missed, there are Shaw and Warner only got 50s, right? Wrong. One more guy got a 50.
Pat
Pat
Cummins.
Cummins.
51.
And today he will
so,
hit a 50.
so in 2 matches combined, he has hit 100 with the ball.
Yes.
He did 150
One,
combined, what he hit with the bat.
49 runs he gave away in the last game. 2 wickets he
51.
took. 51 runs he
No
gave away
wickets.
today. No
Yeah.
wickets.
And don't forget, he scored 56 as well. So,
56 or 14. But I was
in the runs.
some things should come back to its old thing. We were wondering Umesh Yadav when he's going to have those horror days. Umesh Mitchell Johnson Yadav's back. 4 overs for 48, 1
I mean,
wicket.
if you look at that.
Why are you calling him Mitchell Johnson? Yadav?
Bowls to the left, bowls to the right. That's how he
Mitchell
is.
Johnson,
Yeah, imagine a guy who's currently on the bottom half of the table is trolling the purple cap holder. Matlab, one bad game everyone can have.
Oh yes, yes.
No, also considering he only had a bad over.
Yeah, actually.
He
Three
actually
overs for
scored quite
25.
well till that point.
Yep.
Even his third over
And
was
I don't
decent.
understand why they saved him for the death. In the past few games, they've been bowling him out in like the early stages. Never been a death bowler.
They bowled Russell earlier, na?
that
They're
is
like,
true.
oh, we finished this 2 over quota or 1 over quota earlier.
And bus.
so
That's
now only you
Umesh
can
is
bowl
left.
Umesh.
Yeah.
Combined
and
Umesh and Pat, they missed the century. Combined.
Why 1 run?
By
one run. Yes.
By
I know.
1 run.
And as our family members were asking, where is Nikhil?
Well, there he is.
Here he is.
There is Nikhil.
I completely forgot. You guys didn't even remind me that 20 overs. So.
What were
Because
you?
we came
See,
on
we were
the-
downstairs. We were downstairs.
Yeah, you guys had disappeared. I thought you're still doing the
We
magic.
did the live.
No, we
11th
did.
over wala ko let's just sit here.
Saransh actually, distracted me.
Yes.
Just yapping away with me.
But I gave
So
you
blaming it on Saraj.
Very good.
no, but Nikhil, I gave you a very filmy hero-like entry, didn't I, Siddhan?
What did you say?
I mean, Nikhil will come in this dramatic hero style and he'll say, "Fata poster, Nikla hero."
Purple. This purple only, na? Very.
Sort of.
Kind
Sort of. Sure.
I actually don't know what to call this.
Magenta, very faded magenta.
It's not magenta, man.
So tell me, why did they select Sarfraz Khan? For what? What was
Yeah,
it?
exactly. We
They
discussed.
needed to fill out an
we
11.
discussed.
That's it.
They just.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
No, but
Maybe-
But you are preferring your bowling all rounders ahead of a pure
Pure batsman.
Exactly.
Like, and let's not discount the fact that Shardul did very well there.
And Akshar also.
Yeah, but see, at least Akshar you can say is okay, fine.
See, but again, the lottery picks, Rahman and Lalit, again, they couldn't get going.
Yeah,
But the other two lotteries did, Shardul and Akshar.
true.
So-
But I think calling Akshar a lottery is unfair. He's a pretty good batsman. Yeah, come on.
Akshar, yeah.
Akshar is a great batsman.
He is,
For-
but
for
again,
bowling
can you
all-rounder.
I would
rely
say
on
great
him all the
batsman,
time?
steady batsman.
Yes.
By the way, he won you the first game also. He scored
he-
those
he
crucial
scored
runs
correct.
along with
Lalit
Yadav.
Yadav.
So no matter what anybody says, among the bowling all-rounders, he's one of the best batters around.
Why so unfair to Rashid Salam? Could have given him more overs. just
Actually,
one over.
I
He bowled 3 overs in the last game.
yeah, we don't
Yes.
here, so
Just
Only one.
So 2 matches, 4 overs, he bowled his quota.
And considering I know Pat would have bowled 4, but he got
He
for
got
a lot
tonked.
of runs. He got
Yeah.
tonked even in the first 2 overs.
I keep saying it I don't know why nobody pays heed to the fact that I keep saying that Pat Cummins always goes for runs.
Yes.
It's just that you think he's great with the ball, but in T20 cricket, he gives away runs. We have seen that in the past. We have seen that in the last two
present
games also.
Yeah.
Even though his batting won them the game eventually.
But what a legend Sunil Narine is. Look at that
Whoa.
bowling card.
Two
Even
for 21.
Varun
Even if
Chakravarti
we
has
go-
gone for 44 for 1 wicket in his 4 overs. And look at Narine, 4 overs, 21 runs.
In fact, we have
2
some stats
wickets.
here in
And
that
that's
regard.
incredible. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
If we look at just like this particular season, the way Narayan has gone. First match, full 4 overs, 15 runs, no wickets. Second match, 12 runs, 1 wicket. Third, 23 runs, 1 wicket. Fourth, 26 and no wickets. Here, 21 runs and 2 wickets. That is madness. If even you discount the wickets, that economy rate is brilliant. He's holding up one end brilliantly. It's just a shame no one else could actually, pitch in with that.
Salivating is like so
Yeah.
excited as a KKR fan. Just look at that.
That was
and
too
that-
good. Like I know, they were every bowler has struggled. This man did.
Another guy I was salivating about was Davy Warner.
Yeah. Finally,
But strike rate, yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
But 55th.
Look at Buddy Prithvi Shaw, 175.
but then that's
That's
because
why
David Warner
I
was
said
holding.
you have to wait for Prithvi Shaw. Don't diss him earlier in the season itself.
No,
But
no,
we
I-
did
Say 250s,
we
250s.
didn't diss him
dissing
for
him
his batting. We dissed him for his fitness.
Exactly.
True.
And the kind of talent and potential
But
he has,
he's probably never going to be that fit. You've
No,
seen
No,
that.
fine if he's not fit. Then get those
But
600, 700 runs in an IPL
But
season.
51
I would
runs
love for him to do
here.
that.
Last game also that crucial
No,
knock
no,
he played.
sure.
I
But-
think so. It also makes a huge difference for him who's batting on the other end.
Sure.
I think
My
so David
point
Warner
is, if
makes a
he
huge
is
difference.
going to be a contender, and if you have to look ahead of going forward, or Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul,
Yeah.
and all of these guys, so you're fighting for that spot. If you are happy getting, these are very good knocks. If you're happy getting this and one of the many, then fine.
No, and-
break open the door,
Yeah.
get 600, 700 runs at that strike
And
rate.
to
then
add your
you will
point,
be there.
to further continue your point,
But
in
what
2
if he
consecutive
fails the yo-yo
matches.
test?
No, in 2 consecutive matches, Siddhant, he
Drop
has.
the yo-yo test for a batsman who's getting these many.
Yeah,
runs, I say.
he's thrown away a good start. 51 of 20. He could have had 80 or 90. That
No,
would
but
have
he
changed
bats,
the game totally for Delhi.
but
He lives by the sword and dies by
yeah,
the
he
sword.
bats like this.
Okay, sure, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I agree he's an X factor player, and I love him for that. He will bat at that strike rate. My point is, when is it that you will be a show shot guy to be picked up? Ruturaj Gaikwad did that, right?
Yeah.
Lots of runs, but
No, but
at that
I
strike
will
rate.
say, when
No, forget this season.
Ah.
I am saying he did that. Now, my point is, Prithvi Shaw has that opportunity. He's had that opportunity for how many years?
At DC,
he has
yes.
so
Yeah,
much
yeah.
of talent. He
Yes.
has so much of skill. Get those runs that nobody, even when we are sitting here and people
Yeah.
ask us who is the guy who should be there, we should say, boss,
Prithvi Shaw.
Prithvi Shaw,
Prithvi Shaw.
first man.
see, in simple terms, when will he be the Shaw stopper? When will he be the Shaw stopper?
What?
Go.
Meme
Yeah,
that one.
I like his PJs. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know what you guys think of it, but I
But
like
2
it.
consecutive matches. In that
We don't.
No, I don't.
In that Lucknow match,
Please,
Shaw
yeah.
could have had 20-30 runs additional, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Even here, 215. But I'll come to Shreyas Iyer a bit later. I'm more interested because I think Delhi might be hurt today by Shreyas Iyer.
Entirely
No,
possible.
that's
That
another subplot.
Subplot,
Shreyas
yes.
Iyer, the man who was replaced as captain by Rishabh Pant, now didn't want to be with Delhi.
Yeah.
They didn't retain him. Has gone, got his own kingdom now, leading them.
Yeah.
He'd be desperate to be.
No, and look at the
Wow,
circumstances.
like the script he has written. Like look
Yes,
at
I mean,
what's
it
going to
is a-
happen.
If you look at it this way,
And what if
why-
he gets out and like again 10 runs?
Well, then
13
you have to
runs?
step up.
I don't want him to get out this time
You know-
because I keep telling people to pick him as your captain.
The thing is with Shreyas, as he's pointing out, is that 20 when was the year they reached the final? 2020. Was
2020.
it? Who was the captain that year?
Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh was not the captain. Rishabh was
No,
captain in
Shreyas.
2021. What do you
Shreyas.
say?
Yeah,
Shreyas was. Shreyas was.
And see the thing, 2020 he led them to the captaincy and to the final. And yes, he was injured to start with, but they could have named Pant temporary captain, right? They did not. They chose to stick with him, and this guy would be thinking, why? Why would you suddenly replace me because I was injured?
But that's not to say Pant isn't a good captain.
No, I'm not dissing the fact that Pant is a decent captain. I like Pant, but do you like and see in KKR's case, you could still understand why they ditched Morgan, right? 100 strike rate.
Yeah.
If I'm being generous, but Shreyas
I'll
was a
tell you
key-
some inside stories.
Okay.
Pant was also not very keen to play
I can
under,
imagine.
Shreyas
Shreyas.
Iyer. he had said that he wants to be captain.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Shreyas also wanted to be, and then he got injured, so it made their job much easier, to have him as captain. And then once he was made, there was no way he was going to leave. The other interesting bit of that is that Rishabh Pant is also the brand ambassador of the brand that's on their T-shirt.
Yes.
GSW. Yeah.
But the owners. So join the dots, my friend.
Indeed. No, and even again, see, look at the kind of background to Shreyas Iyer's exit. Shoulder injury, right, in 2021, which ruled him out for the entire
half the
season.
season at least, I think.
Delhi Capitals then said, nah, let's look at Rishabh Pant only. Let's chuck Shreyas Iyer.
No, they would have gone
Yeah.
despite the injury. That
Yes.
injury kind of helped them make that decision, but they would have still gone for Rishabh.
Abandoned at the time when he needed their support the most.
yeah.
Now he's going to come out with full fury.
Yeah.
And to a team that
Oh
backed
my
him.
God! Like I've got so much build up. I really want him to do well now.
Now you're
Shreyas
wanting.
Iyer, like, come on, Shreyas, come on! You got to score those runs for us.
But he cannot be an aggressive KKR guy. He has to be that Khadus Mumbaikar.
He has to be himself.
Yes, he is. By the way, Ashish Pandey, watcher, points this out on that subject. Says, sir, Delhi may have scored well, but I think Kolkata will win this with Shreyas scoring a century.
What
Big
a run chase!
prediction.
It will be 216. They
I
have
mean,
to.
to be fair, when in
Are we changing our predictions? We have
I'm not.
all picked
I'm
KKR.
I'm changing my prediction.
not changing.
He's not actually. The wrong
I'm also
person
not.
to ask. KKR
I'm
fan.
going with Delhi now.
See, the thing is, and this is something that Shreyas had pointed out at the toss. He said that the pitch felt hard, very good for batting. He also pointed out something else. I think it will get better in the second innings. So, if one of them sticks, can play a big innings, then this
And
innings
actually
is
a
being chased
local
down.
boy. Local boy Shreyas Iyer.
Local boy indeed.
Tell me, you're changing a prediction.
No, I am not changing.
not.
It's KKR.
KKR.
You're saying KKR going to chase this down.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I'll change. I don't think Pat
Yeah.
Cummins can come
Do it
and get
again.
you
After
and
giving
again.
away 51
Thank you
runs.
for jinxing that. Now let's see him score 70 this time.
I think
No,
now
forget Cummins. Maybe Russell.
Maybe
What if
Shreyas.
not?
Maybe Shreyas.
Maybe Shreyas.
My entire point is, first of all, their top order needs to fire.
Venkatesh
Okay.
Iyer.
From Ajinkya Rahane.
Ajinkya
From
Rahane.
Ajinkya Rahane.
215 is
Also
not going to be
looking
easy.
Yeah, Shivam, you wanted to say something. Why are you smiling?
दिल्ली जीतेगा एंड पैट कमिंस आउट हो जाएगा कैच दे देगा
Shivam
Poor
has
guy
his
is
own
saying this,
prediction.
even though Pat Cummins is his
His
captain
fantasy
on the
captain.
Gamezy fantasy. Yeah.
But he's a big fan, not Delhi fan, our producer
I
Shivam.
thought he's a Lucknow fan. What's happening suddenly?
He was so
Delhi
pissed.
and
Delhi Lucknow neighbors na 4 hours 5 hours difference kya hai?
Hey, no,
Why?
the distance is about 7 hours.
7 hours.
I thought the Shatabdi takes 5
You have
hours.
also driven to
Yeah,
Lucknow.
but
You have also driven to Lucknow.
No, I haven't driven.
I have driven to Lucknow from here,
I'm in Noida,
and it's
Noida and Delhi.
it's around
but then we
650
said
odd
Lucknow
kilometers.
also.
Five,
Anyway,
6
that's
hours.
why it's supposed to
Highways
go,
are
huh?
better. I thought
Yeah,
120,
highways are amazing.
120 130 kmph.
Johnny Gonana says Prithvi Shaw, if he performs, he is perfect power play cricketer, but due to his fitness, he will be ruining his chance. 6 months into fitness, he will be number one contender for the opening slot. I have a different take. I'm saying, how does it matter? If, that's why I say, Prithvi Shaw, his strike rate will always be fantastic. He'll be a game changer. Agreed. We agree on that. The thing is, consistency is an issue. And when he's getting runs, get big runs, na then.
Yeah.
Either ways, I'm saying, finish a season with 700 odd runs, 600 odd runs, something like
Make
that.
yourself undroppable.
Yeah, so if you do that again and again, if I'm a selector, I'd say, doesn't matter, man. This guy's getting me runs and a lot of runs at that strike rate. He's going to be in my team.
When was?
Not everyone has
Yeah.
passed the yo-yo test and is part of the team.
Yeah.
Let that be
It's
enough.
just a.
I'm not going to name
It's
anyone.
just a yardstick. It's not a written rule in the stone that you have to pass the. It's a guiding
I'm
stick.
saying
Yeah.
there are lots, not lot,
Well, a few at least.
yes, players in the Indian team who have not passed the yo-yo test,
Yep,
but they are in
indeed.
the team.
Varun Chakravarti.
Yeah.
He's also not
But
passed.
Struggled.
I think he had to pass it.
Eventually
He
he
had to
passed.
pass it.
Eventually he
After
passed,
3-4 attempts.
but yeah, he failed quite a bit.
Yunus has a super chat, wants to know how was Shreyas Iyer's captaincy today, guys?
6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think he
But
was
why-
not helped.
but
by
he was not
Why
conditions.
would you say 6?
Because even though I know he needed to make bowling changes, 2 decisions kind of backfired on him. One was bowling Venki. He only bowled him for an over, but he went for 14 runs. I wasn't so sure what difference it would have made. 2 was saving Umesh for the death. You do not save Umesh Yadav.
And Cummins for the death.
Yeah, but Cummins
No,
is the
Cummins-
designated death bowler, unfortunately.
Which is a very
Which
bad
is a very
choice.
bad choice, I would agree.
My entire point is you could look at somebody like a Rasik Ram also who did not do that
Yeah, that's what I said.
poorly, and it's just that because you have such bigger names in your team and you are thinking maybe I have to go to Umesh.
Or
I have to
my big, game
but
changer.
sometimes you have to think out of the box and maybe
That's why
maybe
we
you
have
like,
Dhoni. Joginder Sharma.
Give Rasak
Come
salam.
on.
But he tried that with Shivam Dube, backfired spectacularly.
Did he? Oh, he tried.
No, but
Jadeja tried.
Joginder was a bowler. Shivam
Yeah.
Dube is primarily a batsman. He just
But
allows
same pace.
I thought Jadeja
Same
tried it.
pace.
Also,
pace indeed.
Again,
also funny how
guys, when was the last time an unknown, say not a KL Rahul, not a Virat Kohli, not a Rohit Sharma, nor an MS Dhoni or Ravindra Jadeja, who topped the batting charts in the IPL?
First
Out
ball.
first ball.
Oh,
Jinx
Rahane.
Rahane.
is he gonna review?
Jinx
I don't think he
Rahane
hit it.
is out.
He's saying pata nahi.
I don't think he
reviewed
hit it.
He's reviewed it.
एक और मुंबई का छोकरा.
That was
Rahane.
a really good ball though. My
Yeah.
God.
Who was the
Fifth.
last batsman? Indian.
Okay, can I give you, for all Virat Kohli fans, interesting stat Shivam just sent me. Virat Kohli has completed 190 million followers on Instagram. Just 10 million followers away from becoming the third athlete in the history to complete 200 million followers on Instagram.
We know who's number one.
Ronaldo, right?
Cristiano Ronaldo should be number one.
Second, is it LeBron James?
I have no
No
idea.
idea. We
And
could
I
do a
really am
research.
not bothered.
Video.
Yes.
This is worth a video. Highest total against KKR in the IPL. 228 for 4 DC at Sharjah, 220 for 3 CSK at Wankhede.
Yeah.
And
not
this
out.
comes at
As
the
I
fourth
said,
spot.
That DC
250.
KKR game, KKR
out,
almost
not out,
chased
not
it
out,
down.
not out.
Remember in Sharjah, it needed Stoinis' second last over heroics to save them.
Yeah, correct.
232, I think DC had made. They got all out for 224, I think, KKR.
Wow.
Yes.
And Rahane is not out. Decision reversed.
Yeah, that.
AB is
I
also
looked at
pointing
it,
out,
sir.
who's joining us, saying giving death over to Umesh Iyer captaincy,
He put
laughing,
clown
laughing,
faces.
Laughing
laughing.
clown.
Yeah, whatever.
Yes.
So that's true.
So actually,
Which batsman KK Mishra wants to know could be decisive today if
Shreyas.
KKR have to?
Shreyas.
Iyer.
Shreyas.
Russell.
I'll say Andre Russell.
Russell.
You have
Also
to know.
Russell.
Undoubtedly Russell.
Yep.
Wait, on this track, which is an absolute road, he should be, smacking them out of the ground.
Yes.
Also, it's a small ground.
No, but
not
Nikhil,
that
we are
small.
talking about subplots. Kuldeep versus KKR.
Oh, interesting.
Kuldeep
one
versus
more.
KKR. The franchisee had left him out to dry for 2 years.
That's true.
Destroyed his confidence. Now he'll want to give it back to them.
Absolutely.
Suresh Iyer versus Delhi.
I
That
thought
we have
mentioned.
already discussed, Shivam.
Yeah,
We spent
so
10
much.
minutes discussing.
You haven't been listening to us.
Human being.
Again. Oh, again he's
And
out.
again, he's given out. Oh, God.
This is the LBW.
Yeah, this is LB. I think you
Okay,
reviewed this too.
we're going to be enjoying the game. Don't forget to download the Gamezy app. We'll be right back after the final ball of this game is over. We'll discuss the game that's finished and the game coming up. That's a big one, Rajasthan versus Lucknow.
Lucknow.
Yeah.
So don't forget to join us then. Meanwhile, as I said, you can make multiple teams on Gamezy, and since there are 2 games anyway, you can make 4 full teams.
Oh, yes,
Middle of the
What the hell is he giving that out? Oh, he's thick